Hey everybody, it's New Name and welcome back to my RuneScape 3 Ironman adventure. Last episode we left off with getting tier 80 weapons for necromancy. This episode we are going to be starting off by runecrafting 1000 miasma runes. And we're starting off with a level. So there is 85 runecrafting. We need these runes in order to make our overloads, so I need 1,000 of them. So I'll be back when I am done with that. Well, I went ahead and did a few other runes just so I didn't have to worry about it, but there we go. We have 1,000 miasma runes. That is awesome. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I think I want to do some more rituals. I know I said I need to do some combat, but I'm really low on overloads. And if I'm going to end up making a bunch of them, I want to save those for a future grind. But currently, I do think that going for 90 necromancy might be a goal. So we might actually do some quests here just to get some XP, because I think we can get almost 300k XP from quests. So I'll look into that, and we'll probably start with the Tomes of the Warlock, because that looks like one we can do. One of the things that I need for some of the quests, I might as well get done now, is to build a botanist's workbench. So the first one is, we're going to do tier 1. Going to be useful. Sadly, on a Ironman, this is not a very useful thing. The biggest issue with it is that you kind of lose out on the scrolls of saving materials, if that makes sense. So like you have the scrolls from Dungeoneering that allow you to save construction herblore supplies. So it's kind of useless for that, and especially because it doesn't give you an XP bonus. It's just overall, it feels like when this came out, too many people had complained about how powerful the fort was. So they just kind of went with the lackluster option. I kind of think that's what happened. But so yeah, we're gonna go ahead, build this so that way I can at least do some of the quests. But we're gonna get started with Tome of the Warlock, and to do that I have to go get a necromantic focus. So after this, we're gonna go do some archaeology. Wow, while I was here I decided to collect a mission and we got 96 necromancy off of that. That's kind of funny. I think while I'm here, we're going to start sending it on orphan dig sites. Just because I need stuff from that one the most. And it gives the most XP, so we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and get a necromantic focus. I think I should have enough materials, so we'll go ahead and get that. That is achieved from the... well, let me pull it up for you guys. The Orcus Altar materials, which can be found in the Sentence Sign dig site. If that's the main entrance, it's just over here in where the altar is. So we're going to head over there and get it from there. Okay, so I'm just about to collect the last book right now. I've really got to say that this quest is not long. If you've got all the materials to restore it ahead of time, it should not be indicated as a long quest like it is on the wiki. I think the reason it's shown as long is because it takes a while to repair the books if you don't have everything. But if you have everything, it's just like talk to 4 people and grab the books. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Super easy, but I've just got to repair them and then hand them in, and I think we'll be done here soon. Never mind. So I figured out why it's that timeline. It's because there's a research associated with it. So you've got to do the research first. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. According to the wiki, you don't have to wait for the research to finish. So that is cool, especially because I've got so many of those to do. They've been piling up. Yeah, I'm bad at this game. Don't hate me. But anyways, we're going to go ahead. We're finishing the teleport. We should get there now, and the quest should be done. So let's go on over, talk to Death, and there we go. Hold on, this should be almost done. The key thing to remember is that I'm an idiot because it's not done. What am I missing? What am I missing? Talk to Ted beside the Well of Souls. Okay, we'll do that next. Okay, here we are. Now we can talk to Ted, and we should be good to go. There we go. 1 quest point. Ability to learn the 4 ancient necromancy incantations from the Well of Souls, archaeology lamp, and a necromancy lamp. Neither of those are going to give me a level, but I think I now have everything that I need to do the next quest in the series, which is going to be Remains of the Necrolord, except I have to do these stupid sagas from Dungeoneering. So we'll go ahead and suffer through both of those, and I'll be back when I finish them. Well, I'm like 90% sure I did this saga right, so hopefully I did. I'm following the guide. We are now showing her the corpses and handing, and it should be end of the saga. So if you don't know the sagas, you just kind of follow the memories of these forgotten warriors inside Dungeoneering. They're kind of interesting, but they are needed for the quest line in Necromancy. So there we go. And hopefully I got 100%. You have to do it to 100% to get the books. Yes, perfect. Awesome. So I now have to do the next one, which if I remember right, let's put that on agility. 25k agility, that's nice. If I remember right, the next one I have to do is the Nadir saga. So I think we should be okay to do that. So that should be the end of the saga. I really hope I did it right, because that's a long one and annoying. I'm going to be super pissed if it's like 99. Oh, thank God. Whoo! That last part is annoying. Those memories are annoying. If you've done this quest before, you are well aware of that. So there's 7k Dungeoneering XP. Use that on thieving and a bunch more Dungeoneering XP. Sweet. And 21,000 tokens. So I now have everything that I need to do the quest. I have the sound on in-game. Highly recommend it if you're going to do this saga. It's basically going to be impossible if you don't. But, yeah. Okay, now I think it's time for the Remains of the Necrolord. And I've been putting it off a lot. As you can see, it's even reminding me when I teleport here. So it's time, I think, to do the Remains of the Necrolord, which shouldn't be too hard of a quest. It looks like it's super simple, so I'll accept this, and then basically I have to go to Daemonheim and spend some time down there, which ironically I can smuggle my gear in, I think. So that'll be pretty nice. We'll go ahead and get going. So it looks like for this quest, I talked to 3 ghosts. There's this one here next to the Argonite ores. There was one right here, south of the teleport. I think it was like wandering around like right here in this area. And then the third one is east over here by the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to the next one. And then we go into the dungeon. Okay, I was wrong. He's north of it. I thought it was this one. Maybe I'm wrong. North. Oh, there he is, right down there. So right next to the Maramorse and Gorgon ores. So yeah, and then now I can teleport back with my Ring of Kinship and go into the dungeon. Well, now we are going to raise or create Lord Yundura a new body for him to go into, and cool. From there, it should just be a few short steps and then we're done. I went through all that work just for Raziel to show up and kill him again. Ay. Well, I should be done with the quest, so now I've just got to teleport back to the city of and talk to Death, and it should be a 100k XP lamp. Don't be like me, I forgot my necroplasm, so I didn't have any summons. That took an annoying amount of time longer than it probably should have, but here we go. This should be the end of the series. Hold on. or of the quest, 100k necromancy, 50k dungeoneering XP. So snag that and snag that. Awesome. And I've unlocked a new title for Necrolord. Awesome. Okay, so that quest is done. It didn't get me the level like I was hoping it would, but I think we'll go ahead and do I need to get to level 90 necromancy, so I'm going to figure out what I should do next. All right, so I know that at some point I need to get a bunch of robes from Krill. So to make that easier, I'm going to get the Totem of Intimidation, which makes it so I don't need kill count. So first I have to grab the top, which can be found by searching this rubble pile right here on the northeast side of the island. So just so you guys are aware, that is right here on Anachronia. And then for the middle piece, which is going to be the next easiest to achieve, I have to do a mini quest of helping Lanakia out. So I don't have to defeat anything. Recommends Archaeology Journal to get to Stormbreaker faster, and then something for run energy, which really doesn't matter on RuneScape 3. So we're going to go ahead and get going with that. This was a annoying mini quest. It's just a lot of running around Anachronia, which is really big in RuneScape 3 compared to Fossil Island on old school RuneScape. But there is the middle piece of the totem. So now I need the bottom, and the way you get the bottom is by killing Slayer creatures on Anachronia. I think I'm going to do that with Necromancy because I need to get my Necromancy level up anyways. So that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have how long it'll take. I should be able to use Lanica. So that's who I'm going to use, and we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully, with this account's luck, it's not too bad, but I think I've said that before. Oh, there is 89 Necromancy working on getting the totem base from these Luminous Snagglers. I think they're going to be the best bet for me. Plus, they also drop Herblore secondaries, which is amazing. I have killed about 260 of these Luminous Snagglers. I have been killing them. They're great for the Limport roots and the white berries. Getting higher KC is great here. There is level 90. Still no totem piece. Not a single totem piece. That is level 90 Necromancy, though, like I said. And I unlock all of this junk. So I think it's time we go and get upgrade our arm guard. Let me just double check how much KC I have for these. So if you don't know, you can go to your Adventures tab, Beasts, and same area as the boss log. Instead, go to Slayer Creatures. And so I've got 275 KC plus from Dinosaurs, 23. So I'm basically at 300, still no totem piece. Okay, so since I was working on that grind, actually the combat achievements have come out, and while I could just keep going for the totem, it's actually going to be faster if I try and work on some combat achievements. So I've got a Calphite task. I'm going to kill the Calphite Queen a few times, and then I think we'll just try and get some easy diary slots done and go from there. Okay, so that was like two diary tasks or achievement tasks in one go, so that was not bad at all. I figured since I have to kill them anyways, I should get the next Killy Row task because the next one actually is to kill the God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses, and that would be pretty nice. We'll go ahead, tier 90, upgrade, fill up the souls, blah blah blah, and cool. I've got to kill, I think it's each boss like 4 times, so that should be enough. I'm hoping. We'll find out. Okay, I cheated. I threw melee on for a quick second. Oh, cool. It looks like I can get the seals doing it this way, but I threw melee on so that I could get the speed kill. So I defeated him, and then the next one I need to wear a shield. So I'm just going to go back, grab my necromancy gear, and we'll do a slow kill wearing the shroud. Alright, I just got 3 done at Twin Furies, so that was awesome. Alright, the next one I need to do is Hellweir. So before I do that, though, we're going to use the seals on him and see how high. There we go, we're max rep. And then I'm going to come over here and hand in the seals to the Greg guy, or Gregorovich, hand in those seals, and I'm now max reputation there as well. So I'm max reputation throughout the whole of the Heart of Gielinor. That is awesome. It buffs drop rates and everything, so that's mostly why I do it. Well, I got the last of the unpowered seals I need, and I got a Sliskelion Essence on the last kill. So that's actually a collection log slot, which is cool. Now I need to kill Jad, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. It really shouldn't be too hard. I do have a bunch of tasks for Jad. Let's see. Defeat him in, I think the hour is feasible. Maybe the speedrunner. We'll see. If I do Jad right, this one should be automatic, and so should without killing the healers. We'll see. I think I can do it with melee. I think I just have to have the crystal. So if I can do it with melee, I think I'm just going to do it with melee because it's going to be super quick. All right, I am at the double mage wave, and then is Jad. So hopefully this goes pretty quick, and I don't screw it up. Oh, well, that was super fast. I defeated him without the. I did a bunch of times. Did it in under an hour, in under 45 minutes. Killed him without the healers, and defeat him with no healers, but I did screw up. Oh, and I got the prayer achievement. That was like a lot of points all at once. And I have an active crystal, so now I can go to the bank, grab an onyx. I think it is a uncut onyx. We'll see. Yep. And I have the pulsating onyx. So that is all done. I also did a daily challenge, so we'll go ahead and put that on necromancy. There we go. Awesome. I think that's everything. I can finish Achille Row now. Well, I just missed it. I'm working on a Reaper task to fill the urn, and where'd it go? 91 necromancy. So, no big unlocks, though. So, I have to power up these seals. So, for the Sawer ones, or from God, I have to open crystal chests, which is just going to be easiest to do here. I get herbs and then tree blossoms, which is going to be great if I get enough of them. And then the next one, I think, it's going to be the easiest to do is the faceless, which is to craft runes. So we'll go ahead and do that one next. Okay, so I should have everything, and I just have to turn everything in. I got the blueberry pie, and there we go. So now he's going to teach me how to make the tier 90 tank gear. So I should be done from here. And that's it. All done. So I think I have enough bars, maybe not. For the tier 90 gear. Ooh, yeah, we'll see. I may not have enough bars. Okay, guys, I think we're going to call it an episode there. So, next episode, I'm going to start off by doing a bunch of Flash Powder Factory, which replaced the Rogue's Den in RuneScape 3. The reason I want to do this is for the factory outfit, or sorry, not the factory outfit, the botanist's outfit, because the complete add-on allows you to make extra potions, and I think we're going to finally make all those overloads. I have done a few just to see how feasible this is. It's an annoying game, but it needs to be done. And it's the spotlighted minigame, so I can get Thaler, which is great for all kinds of other things. So, I'm going to get going on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to see next week's episode. Or, sorry, not next week's, but the next episode.